Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Nine Kings. Today we're playing the King of Nomads once more because I want to try a multi-mob build. The mob, if you don't know, gets more units. Whenever units adjacent to it get more units. Dude, this is the perfect start. What the hell? Those are the exact kings I want to see for a mob build. So the mobs... Let me finish my outro. The mobs get more units if the guys adjacent to them get units. So I was thinking I'd set up like 3 of them, and then they'd like do an infinite buff cycle. We already got our first mob, which is very good. The camp is very nice to get right at the start as well. And I guess I'll get the raptors here. Mercenaries might interact interestingly with the mobs, though I'm not like super hyped about some of the shit, the duders that I got. Obviously we're gonna go another mob here. I would very much like the demon tower, like right now. I'm willing to spend all my rerolls for it if need be. Sacrifice is also good. It's for the record. Demon Altar, let's go. I didn't want to spend all my cards, so fuck you, Demon Altar, being so late. This will work very well with the Migrators, or with the mobs. We're going to have an infinite tide of mobs, which will then just get like absolutely worked with. One sec. I think I want shields are doubled and just buff my guys. My warlords. This warlord does synergize insanely well with the mobs. The mobs all stand in a group and benefit from the stats to a big degree. I guess another warlord is fine. I should not have put that mercenary there. I think I made a kind of slightly big mistake. It is what it is. I'm just going to sell the trapper. Yeah, when the mercenaries recruit, it does make the mobs get recruited. That's pretty nice. Maybe a mangler or something to eat the mercenaries would be good. Because the mercenaries would infinitely cycle and gain more mobs. This could work, actually. But also I could just sacrifice the mercenary to make space for more mobs. And I think I'm going to do that instead. What's Zenith do? Hold on. Doubles the damage. I shrug. Alright, my mobs are leveled up. Now I want a third mob. If I can get the third mob, we're going to start scaling like crazy. I think. Because anytime I level the warlord, all 3 groups of mobs will be getting units. I'm willing to reroll once. I will take shields and put them on my warlord, I guess. They're up to 54 HP. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost this round. Not like super hyped about it. Though maybe we won't. It really just depends. The mobs are getting super buffed. And it doesn't look like they're dying at all. They're not really killing either. It's kind of tragic. Cemetery. There's just not space for it, I'm afraid. Like another warlord card would be great. Need to wage war against another king. King of Spells is amazing. I guess I'll level up warlord once. I need a mob. If I can get the mob from here, then whenever I get a warlord, it'll transfer the chain. The links on the chain are currently broken. They need to be connected for it to work. They needs it. Alright, the nomads are dead. Mob me. Yes! Yes! Gain a unit whenever a different adjacent card gains one. No, I'm stupid. I don't think the chain works. I should have read the card harder. I just I glossed over one word. So I didn't see those mobs gain any units. Oh no. That's fine. That's fine. We'll get a sacrifice card. There's actually a secret Giga Brain play. I'll take some Earthworks as well. And Midas Touch, I guess. Alright, those guys are leveled up. Who do I want here then? It's the real question. It's a question I don't have to answer right now, thankfully. I'll just instead level up my Warlord. I think, unironically, the Mercenaries were the play. Tragically. I mean, if we can get a farm, like Domain Expand, then that would be workable. The rats, maybe, would also work, though lab rats completely suck. Imps or something have a high initial stat value, and then we could sacrifice them. I don't think I have any spells on any of these guys. No, I guess one of them. There's Midas Touch. I don't really care about that, though. Offering. There we go. I guess I'm going to offering these raptors. I know, it's kind of super greedy, but it simply had to be done. Parentheses, it did not have to be done. I guess I'll get shields on my Warlord. And we're going to clone my Warlord. And I don't want to migrate my Warlord. I could migrate this building, I guess. 10% HP and shit on my demon. It's actually fine. I guess we could put boars here. Boars would be an acceptable unit. For now. Just to stock this stuff up. Look at that. There we go. We've got a domain expansion, which is absolutely going to go over here. Boar, 9 boars, let's go. Name drop. Name of the game. I guess I'll migrate my demon altar as well. So again, that is a long-term goal of mine. Let's have that guy charge up. In addition to the mobs, right? Obviously, Mog, the King of Nomads, Rebellion. I do think getting 10 damage on my guy would be really great. We have the King of Colors, the Rainbow Army, who we're going to absolutely need to destroy. I really hope we don't lose to him, because if you lose to a king, you get your own card and not their card. And the rainbow cards are all super busted, you know? Who would I want from these guys? I mean, Gigantify is awesome. Shrine is pretty good. I think I want to reroll. Echo Form is interesting. That being said, I think it's Gigantify, I'm afraid. I'll take another Smithy as well. It'll be interesting to see if it doubles the double or if it is like a additional 100% effectiveness instead. Big we shall see. Are we getting mocked by the King of Spells? No. The King of Spells is the mocked. Sucks to be him. Alright guys, I'm seeing 1200 damage crits, which is kind of insane. King of Nomads is really like the Shaman, but way better. Combustion would be kind of cool. Actually, I think Combustion would go really well with this build where we have units doing 10 billion damage. Let's get like a little area of effect in there, right? Especially late game or in like melee versus melee scrums. The King of Nature is mocked. I would like some more boars or procreate for the boars. There we go. Fail on the buff. I do not care. We get 10 million more mobs. Wanderers. I'm seeing a lot of units dying on my side, which is not great. They have hit the nomads that my guys have been buffing this whole time though, so unfortunately for them. There's like a brick wall of meat they could not stand up to. Absolute destruction. When's my next shop? Far in the future. I mean, I think I'm fine getting a warlord level. Again, I think that goes really well with a mob build. I get that. That gives me like 3 more moblings, which is completely fine. The mobs simply will be too strong, and the nomads fall one by one, easily and simply, to an insane degree. I would like a little bit more HP. I kind of think I want to put it on my mobs, my main mobs. Plus 40 HP, so it does double the double. It's good to know. Like, yeah, if I put it on my warlord, it would help the scaling go better, but I do like the idea of my guys, like, not instantaneously dying before I get, like, a few scaling charges. Also, I just love... It looks like a total freefall, and then where my buffing happens, it's just like the dudes are immortal. It's actually great. Mangler would be cool. But also not really. I don't know. Not like super feeling it. Do I just warlord again? I think I just warlord again. Oh, I could have put some imps down maybe. Whatever. We domain expand. We put a warlord down. We have migration. I guess that's going to go over here and get some stat boostage on my warlord. The King of Nature will allow me to get more boars, which will conversely allow me to get more mobs, which will be big goodness. Definitely like that. Clone card, acceptable. Welcome to level 3 boars. We now have 49 and 26 mobs. I would be half tempted to migrate the boars away and then start letting imps in. I think that would be a dope hustle, dope side play. Can I get imps? Can I get imps? I got imps. Great. Do I go for gambling at this point? Would like to have more cards. Area of Effect I think would be cool as well. I want to see if that affects my buffing. So that would be really cool. Really useful. Dude, I could Earthworks the boar. I mean, I'd lose the stats from the boar, but... it just gives me a bajillion more mobs. That's so fantastic. The friggin' mob count is ascending. Cool, cool, cool. I don't really care about poison application. I want procreate. There we go. I'm a little bit hesitant to procreate on the boars because I did like that Earthworks play. I guess I could just throw some imps down right now. So how many imps? It starts off with 13 more. Okay, that's pretty insane. With it. Obviously the Nomad Rebellion is crushed instantaneously. We're not going to have any problem with single target kings for a while, I think. It's only the AoE ones that are a problem. I guess I'll get a migration. I'm not making peace with these guys. I guess the King of Blood can be made peace with. It saddens me to say. If I migrate and migrate, the mobs gain benefit from that? Does it count as adding cards? I'm not sure. I don't want to risk it. Instead, I think I want to overinvest. This is a mob build. I don't want to level up the Warlord anymore. other than, you know, as a mechanism to level the mobs. So I think we're going to be over-investing in mobs and whatnot. Maybe swords and shields will be going in the mobs as well. I think the warlord's powerful enough. I'm a man of the people, you see. I don't really care about the warlord leveling up. I want to procreate. Okay, I'll level up the warlord. Only to get 2 more mobs, okay. There's a Nomad Rebellion. Don't know what Nomad cards I would really want. Oh, Swords and Shields. Yeah, that would be great. Sword me. Shield me is also fine. I'll do 1 reroll. Yeah, to get more imps. And we're gonna want shields on this Nomad over here, and some imps. It's 13 more mobs. The bottom mobs, I actually have more mobs than the top mobs. The King of Spells does have AoE, however the King of Spells is mogged and completely eviscerated. So I'm not worried. I think only the King of Stone can really get me. Though I'm very tempted to get the King of Stone because he does have stuff that I want. I guess we're migrating this guy. Once I get the 30 gold for overinvest, I can do that on one of these mobs. I don't think I really care which. Oh man, I should have had the mobs corner piecing this camp in retrospect. I think a clone card is fine. I need some peon. You're getting offeringed, or boasted, I mean, not offeringed. I need some peon to be the subject of the clone. I don't want to, or of the offering. I don't want to get rid of the imps. I want to earthworks them. Same with the boars. I can only hope that my offering card gives me 2 earthworks. I think that'd be dope. Another mob, I don't think I really care. Frost, I think is fine. Plop that on my tougher guys. Why not? Just help provide defense factor. I don't think it really does much for me, per se. But I mean, it's fine. Kind of. It'd be really good on the area of effect range, you know, I think. Procreate good. And the effect of plot destroying cards applied +1 times. Don't think that really is good. Poison Thorns, I think, synergizes with having a billion dudes. So I'm gonna grab that. I guess I can create like a peon imp somewhere. Maybe I will procreate the boars just because it will hit my dudes. I'm holding out one more time. I'm just gonna hope I get like wizards or something that I can then offering. By the way, the King of Spells is destroyed. Easy peasy like. They encountered the brick wall. Oh, another offering. That's so great. I'm going for it. Fuck it. We will simply clone the imps. And I'll put them here. These are going to be the offering imps. And through them we will be rewarded greatly, surely. Want many earthworks. Going to be earthworks cycling, just making infinite mobs. Swords and shields would also be good. Procreate is also fantastic. We got buildings. I guess I can get a demon altar, and that's all. Alright, offering the imps. We take yes. Oh, lovely. Amazing. Fantastic, dude. Holy. Might as well wild card an offering this boar over here. We got 10 million procreates and as well as another shields. Which I guess I'll shields these guys. Can demon altar here, procreate the boars and procreate the boars. We're now up to 124 and 122 mobs. Also known as a metric shitload. A imperial shitload would be like 500 of each. Swords, yes. Alright, we're starting with the strong ones. Plus 20 damage. Yes, sir! Utterly magnificent. We're tearing through their ranks. Unprecedented speeds. King of Nature has been mocked. I don't really care about getting another boar. I guess I could grab a forest for the demon's altar because I don't want to reroll. King of Spells is leading his final assault. We misplay all our cards. Easily done. I'm going to overinvest in the bottom mob. Is it lagging or these guys just walking slow? I think they're just walking slow. Obviously, the champion of spells is but wheat before a scythe. It's utterly mocked. The mob consumes all. Absolutely roasted. We're going to be heading into endless mode. I deem it acceptable. We can now domain expand whenever I want, which is pretty cool. Chaos has increased. That is acceptable to me. Do you have combustion already? I guess I'm going to combustion this guy. Chain lightning would probably be pretty good with the mobs as well. I'll put it on my superior mobs first. King of Nature is destroyed. Actually, 1 damage, I don't know. Don't know if 1 damage is going to be all that meaningful. King of Greed or King of Blood? Don't really care about either. Like Cemetery would be cool and more imps would be okay. I think I want the King of Stone, so I'm going to reroll. Beautiful. King of Progress would have been acceptable-ish as well. We're already fighting the King of Spells. Maybe the King of Normal would have also been fine. It's getting like Steel Coat on the guys would have been cool. I think a Library would be completely fine. So we might as well get spell scaling on the mob. It costs 30? Jesus. I'm so broke. I need some Midas Touch scaling to become unbroke. Dude, the demon's kind of getting swole. I don't really need mobs. Camp would be cool. I'm gonna try to get migration. We did not get it. We did get shields though. 9 free rerolls is acceptable to me. Let's see, 113. Alright, you can get the 40 HP at 107. Attack mobs. Or first mobs, I guess. We're getting mobbed by the king of spells. Oh my god. I mean, actually, it looks like we're kind of striking back. King of Spells is extremely dangerous. The shamans just scale incredibly. We might have to make peace with them at some point. Do I care about Spire? Not really. Combustion's fine, I guess. I should have rerolled trying to get offering. Oh well, it's fine. Obviously the King of Nature is destroyed instantaneously. Wasn't even close. Is the Warlord max level? I don't think he is. It'd be nice if he could check somehow. I'm gonna assume he's max level now, maybe. It's the King of Spells again. He is kind of incredibly damaging my dudes. I don't know if the HP the Warlord is gonna keep up with these guys or not. That being said, they are conversely getting destroyed as well. So that is another round complete. Offering card acquired. Okay, I guess I can grab a random garbage card so that I may offering it. Well, I mean, the cemetery actually kind of synergizes with the demon altar, so I'll just keep it around for now. And I can get wizards. Having the cemetery next to these mobs would be kind of insane, to be quite honest. Why does it say there's 79 of these guys? A little weird. Shield's good. I like shields. First things first, offering. I'll shields this guy, and then we'll procreate twice. We now have 154-ish mobs on each, which means the demons will scale even better. Also, can't help but notice we lost almost all of them instantaneously. That's fine. That's more scaling. More scaling is more good. I do think the library would be kind of cool. I want to get an offering card. I could make peace with the King of Stone. I think I'll make peace with the King of Stone. We want like one card from the King of Stone. I think I'm willing to overinvest in the top mobs. I think it is semi-relevant. My demons got instantly destroyed, only after doing 200,000 damage, which is quite impressive. The Nomad Rebellion is destroyed. Oh, we got a migration. I think I want to migrate. This is going to be a very long play, but I think I want to migrate the imps and migrate the mobs, then migrate the boars, then migrate the mobs again. And try to get the camp like benefiting my mobs. Do like a course correction, you know? It might be an insane, like, madman vision, but if it works out, be heralded as the best king, surely. Offering is a yes. The chaos has increased. The chaos! I'm gonna put a boar here so that the migration chain can continue. Luckily you're fighting the Nomad Rebellion, which, unless the chaos increasing is insane, will be an easy foe to destroy. Yep, easy peasy. Get blasted. We got another migration. Let's friggin' go, dude. So now they're benefiting from the encampment. The King of Spells looks like they're kind of mogging us. I think we might be losing a life here. Maybe. Mayhaps. It's looking sketchy. Their numbers are getting reduced. Faster than mine are. Now, it came very close, but no. Dude, the cemetery is actually in the perfect spot now. I am a fucking genius. That's amazing. I'm gonna grab wizards. I want to keep the cemetery now. The King of Progress, I guess I can get him because Overwork's really good. And we're gonna offering these boars. And then I'm gonna put a wizard here. Migrate. Oh, migrate super works. Dude, let's go. We're gonna offering these wizards. Mass migration, use migration 9 times in a run. Let's freaking go, dude. I'd really like to... I want to hold on to 2 migrations, domain expand, and then like double bore. I guess I'm gonna buff up these guys, and I guess I can do this. Maybe not the greatest use of earthworks, but even still. I just realized the King of Progress might be a problem for us. Oh no. Actually, it's fine. I didn't think about the defenders, but the defenders are usually kind of like a huge issue. Oh, it's fine. Overhaul is amazing. I guess I'll... Do I have anything to overhaul right now? I could get rid of this library. Okay, it upgraded the cemetery. I don't think that really matters all that much. If it hit the demon altar, that would have been kind of poggin. Maybe I should have saved the library to be offeringed instead, but it simply is what it is. Obviously, we mog the King of Spells. And I can plop a Spire down, I guess, as a future destruction target. Summons are 50% stronger would be kind of really cool with the Demon Altar. But I would rather do something that affects my mobs. Pillage seems like it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, the effect of plot destroying is applied +1 time. I wonder if that means I'll get double shit from offering, or if it's just +1 spell card. Either way, that's good. King of Nature is destroyed. Simple as. Procreate is exceptionally fine. That will make my double migration play ever the better. The King of Progress is slyly mogging us. Kind of insanely mogging us. Our guys are no longer healing. We might lose a life here. I mean, it's a close one. I think our guys are stronger. They're just simply too strong. I'm gonna reroll. And reroll again. I'm looking for an overhaul. There we go. I guess I'm gonna clone the Demon Altar. Might as well get that guy leveled up. Just add one more demon to the fray. We run 3 units at such a fast rate, it just is sensible. Another Procreate is good. We got our second migration and another Procreate. We are super good. I don't want to do overinvest because I want to save money for another shop. Alright, so Procreate, Procreate, migration, and then we're going to have to do the second migration in the second round. We might lose this round in my greed, but that's fine. Actually, it's completely, utterly destructionating. Wasn't even close. Another overhaul is sure. Boom. The King of Nature should get absolutely instantaneously destroyed because we have 800 units now, and they're all insane. They're the craziest units you could possibly find. I guess I'll get a clone. I will make peace with the King of Progress. His cards are no longer meaningful for me. I'm going to get rid of that Spire, and then I'm going to copy the Cemetery and plop it next to my other mob. Looks like we're losing this round. King of Spells does have a lot of area of effect, which is what it is. The Fool will only make me stronger. Alright, Cemetery. Boom. We're now going to have another 271 imps, which will further increase my demons by another 100% multiplicative, I think. Which will be kind of insane. I'll procreate the boars as well. We're really putting it into them. The boar babies, that is. If we can get another migration for the double migration play, that would be sick. We would get another 400 units, I think. Something like that. Might be game crashing levels of units. I don't think it will be, though. The question is, I can fight the King of Nature. I'm going to migrate these guys. How much HP does these guys have? Not that much. Yeah, it simply has to be done. This is what it is. Alright, so how many boards is this? I'll add another procreate. I can wage war against the... I mean, King of Blood will let me set up more demon altars, which, while it's super late in the game, they would kind of scale like crazy. So let's see. There's 99 boards, so it's 100 each. Oh, it's beautiful stuff. You can see the game freezing up as 10 billion imps are like getting summoned. Utter insanity. Swords is fine. I'll level up these nomads. They have pretty much triple the damage they had before. The King of Blood completely eviscerated me. No, I think he's got little exploder fucking gnomes. That's so bad. I'll put a camp, or I'll grab a camp. We're gonna use gambling from this point on. Just because we are kind of barely hanging in there. I think the enemies are outscaling me. That being said, the King of Nature has destroyed me. No! Damn. Oh, dude, if I had the camp buffing the mobs from the start, we could have totally... what's the word? We would have totally gotten 99, surely. Might as well see what these new perks are real quick. So we got aggressive, swords give +1 or 1% extra damage, which is whatever, and dragons deal more damage. That's fine. That'll do it for today's episode of Nine Kings. King of Nomads continues to be cool. I, again, should have read the mob card better, but even though we had like a horrible like 20 turn like slow down on them, I think the mob was still kind of really a golden, incredible primary unit. I initially underestimated them. I thought they were going to be like the lab rats. They are clearly insanely good. And on that note, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time for more Nine Kings. Goodbye!